I can lick 30 tigers today, and other stories by Dr. Seuss. I can lick 30 tigers today. Well, maybe 29. You, down there, with the curly hair. Will you please step out of the line? I can lick 29 tigers today. Well, that's sort of a mean thing to do. I'll cut down my list. First group is dismissed. I'll beat up the next 29, 22. I can lick 22 tigers today. Well, maybe I'll lick 13. You, in the front row. You are excused. You may go. Your fingernails aren't very clean. I can lick 13 tigers today. Well, quite a few of you seem underweight. It's not fair after all to lick tigers so small. I think that I lick only 8. I can lick 8 big tigers today. Well, you look sort of sleepy to me. Some of you chaps should go home and take naps. I only intend to lick 3. I can lick 3 big tigers today. Well, it's frightfully hot in the sun. You two, I'm afraid, should lie down in the shed. You're safe. I shall only lick 1. I can lick 1 mighty tiger today. But I have sort of a hunch that noontime is near. You just wait for me here. I'll beat you up right after lunch. King Louis cards. Way back in the olden golden days, in the year 139, a fancy cat named Louis was the king of Katzenstein. King Louis was a proud cat, mighty proud of his royal tail. He had it washed every morning in the 10-gallon golden pail. My tail is such a lovely tail, King Louis used to brag. My tail must never touch the earth. My tail must never drag. So Louis cats made Fooey cats follow him around, and Fooey kept the kingly thing from dragging on the ground. Well, all was fine in the Katzenstein. The king still wasn't dragging. But one day, Fooey looked behind and saw that his was sagging. My lovely tail, he sighed with a pride. Oh, this will never do. If Louis has his tail held up, I'm going to have mine too. So Fooey cats made Cooey cats follow him around, and Cooey cats kept Fooey's tail from dragging on the ground. Now all was fine in Katzenstein till Cooey's pride was hurt when he discovered his fine tail was dragging in the dirt. So Cooey made a cat named Chewy follow him around, and Chewy cats kept Cooey's tail from dragging on the ground. And so it went in Katzenstein. Next, Chewy cats got Hooey, and Hooey cats got Blowy cats, and Blowy cats got Froey, till all the cats in Katzenstein were hiking around and around, all keeping one another's tails from dragging on the ground, all proud except for one small cat, the last cat in the line, the last cat of all the cats that lived in the Katzenstein, a most unhappy little cat named Zoe Katzenban. his tail would never be held up. And poor old Zoe knew it because holding up a cat's tail takes another cat to do it. Poor Zoe got so awfully mad. So mad he could have spit. But he did a far, far braver thing. He simply yelled, I quit. I cannot, shall not, will not lug this stupid thing around. He slammed the tail of Pruy Cats. He slammed it on the ground. Then Pruy Cat slammed Bluey's tail. And Bluey Cat slammed Huey's. And Huey Cat slammed Chewy's tail. And Chewy Cat slammed Cooey's. All tails in Katzenstein were slammed, including proud King Louis. And since that day in the Katzenstein, all cats have been more grown up. They are all more democratic because each cat holds his own up. The glunk that got tongue. Thing my sister likes to do some evenings after supper is sit upstairs in her small room and use her thinker upper. She turns her thinker upper on. She lets it softly purr. It thinks up friendly little things with smiles and fuzzy fur. She sometimes does this by the hour. Then, when she's tired of play, she turns on her unthinker and unthinks the things away. Well, one evening she was thinking up some fuzzy little stuff, and sister sighed. This stuff's all right, but it's not fun enough. I've got to think up bigger things. I'll bet I can. I'll speed my thinker upper up as fast as it will go. Think, think, she cried. Her thinker upper gave a snorty snore. It started thunk, thunk, thunking as it never had before. With all her might, her eyes shut tight, she cried, thunk, thunk, some more. Then blunk, her thinker upper thunked. A double clunker clunk. My sister's eyes flew open and she saw she had thunked a glunk. He was greenish, not too cleanish, and he sort of had bad breath. Good gracious, gasped my sister. I have thunked up quite a mess. She turned on her unthinker, tried to think the glunk away, but she found that her unthinker didn't seem to work that day. The glunk just smiled and said, Dear child, you can't unthunk a glunk. Ask anyone. They will tell you that a glunk can't be unthunk. I'm here to stay forever in your lovely, lovely home. And now, with your permission, dear, I'll use your telephone. I call my mother every night. It gives her such a great joy. She lives 9,000 miles away, and I'm here. I'm her only boy. Long distances is expensive, sister cried. Get off that line. But the glunk dialed Texacoracut 123409. Hello, dear mother, gasped the glunk. I hope you're feeling fine. And don't worry about the phone bill. It's all paid by a friend of mine. I would just call you up to tell you how I love you. Oh, I do. And today I did some cooking and I cooked some clunker stew. Let me tell you how I did it. You may want to make some too. You take a cup of applesauce, you add a pinch of straw, You drop in 14 oysters, 7 cooked and 7 raw. You bid it to a frazzle with a special frazzle spade. Then you pour it in a rubber boot half filled with lemonade. Then you toss it in the mixer where you spuggle it and spin it. Stop! My sister yelled. This costs $10 every minute. Money? Pooh! The clunk just laughed. Don't think of things like that. Then he said, now, darling mother, let me see. Where was I at? Oh, you take it off the mixer when the stew is nicely pink. Then you add a hunk of chakalaka, I think. Then you chuck in chunks of chiclets. Then you plunk in 7 cherries. And then you plunk in mother dear, 3 dozen kinds of berries. Now, mother mine, please do this right. Those berries that you are plunking, unless you plunk them with great care, will keep the stew from glunking. Stop, stop! My little sister screamed. It's not a funny joke. My father can't afford this call. My father will go broke. Now you keep still. The glunk snapped back. He kicked her in the shin. Don't you interrupt my mother when she's plunking berries in. Now, mother, plunk one berry blue. Now plunk one berry red. Was that? You have no raspberries? Oh, everybody has. But if you don't have berries, uh, schnurdsberry will do. You have a snuds? I know you have. Now plunk it in the stew. And he went on talking berries with his dear old darling mother. He jabbered and blabbered 1 whole hour and then another. He talked $300 worth. My sister shook with fright. This glunk might cost us millions. He might jabber on all night. My father will be ruined. We will be penniless. We are sunk unless I can unthunk him. Oh, I must unthunk this glunk. And that is how I found them. She was standing there unthunking, the glunk still talking glunkers too. The glunk was not unglunking. Could she unthunk the glunk alone? It's very doubtful whether, so I turned on my unthinker. We unthunked the glunk together. Then I gave her quite a talking to about her thinker upper. Now she only thinks up fuzzy things in the evening after supper. That's better.